Oh my god, that worked nicely. There we go. Hi. We got everything in running. Hello everyone. This has been a long time coming. I haven't gotten to stream in a hot minute. Oh, But yes, I'm not alone. I am joined by the loyally?
Yes, I am very loyally.
Very loyally.
Mm.
The very lovely Sabbath Slasher, my boyfriend.
Hello. I'm here to read out chat and join in this madness. And oh my God, your avatar's looking very drowsy today, honey.
Yeah, I needed to capture that feel. Oh no, now it's being stupid. It was acting fine most of the day. And hey, Ed. Oh, welcome.
Ah, hello, Ed.
Oh, I got it. The avatar's being really weird right now. What great timing. Look straight, boy. Only straight thing about you. Okay. So yeah, it's doing that some weird flashing at the bottom. I'm so sorry about that. But yes, I got all new hot layout. I actually want to show some of the slides and stuff before I actually get to, you know, judge some Tumblr Sexymen.
I am scared of this. Where is this going to go?
You did see the pre-starts with the countdown and such. So
Yes.
when I need to go anywhere, I also have my new BRB screen. Oh my God, Sith! Hi.
Ooh. Hey, Sith.
Hey Sith, how's it going? Lorky. I could just hear the air horns right after that. Oh, but yes, let us do a little transition into the BRB screen. Nice and updated. Look at this.
Oh,
I got a new
nice.
fish.
Yep. Just in case of emergencies.
Yep, my little BRBs.
Mm.
Can't wait for my number one spot in your. Yeah, Papyrus is
Can't
definitely.
wait for. I'll do it in my papyrus. Can't wait for my number one spot.
Oh, that's so weird because when you think about it, if you ever played Undertale, you are definitely gone on a date with Papyrus. That's literally part of the gameplay.
Yeah. Does that mean you want to go on a date with me?
Oh, also, look at my little avatar. I figured out some things.
Ooh.
I can make slight expressions now. I can be Ingy. It does look funny. I need to remember which is which. I can be sad.
Oh.
Oh,
Surprise.
I do love the mad one.
Just, you just, it doesn't look so much look like you're mad. It looks like you've just a little bit grumpy. Oh.
10 plus. That's crazy. Tumblr is old. Yeah, it's way older than that. I actually joined just a few years after it had launched, actually.
Damn.
And I did make sure to join the site when I was at the minimal required age. Or like, yeah, you need to be at least 13 years old. And I believe I was around 13, maybe a little older when I joined. Yeah,
Hmm.
if it's 11 plus years, yeah, it might have been 13, 14-ish. So I did not join when I was too little. You gotta be 13 years old to be on Tumblr. Younger than that, you get kicked.
Yep.
Well, I hate that it has a little flashing at the bottom. It didn't do that earlier.
It's
Alright,
not too distracting.
that's good. Oh,
I've just
whenever
noticed
I
you've got.
adjust my headset, it does it.
Ah. I just noticed that under your TV it says ITV. I'm just like,
I think it's because it's flipped.
Ye-
I had to flip it because it looked better over here. There's a little staircase in this nice background I'm using, and I didn't want to block it.
Is it meant to say VTI?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
You can see so in the screen, maybe?
Oh,
Oh, oh,
maybe. Oh,
oh.
it's this kind of cut. Oh, I've just seen what's awaiting us. Wow.
Yeah, okay. You're able to see me scrolling down to get a real good look.
Wow. Okay.
And I'll tell you, less than 5 of these I don't really know who are. I know everyone
No,
on this list
I
besides like less than
kind
five.
of, I kind of know. I know quite a lot of them. There are some I don't know. Some I don't know who they are, but I can tell what they're from.
Yes. Some I don't know
So
by name, but definitely know what they're from. Oh, we gotta see some
yeah.
great pics. Hell yeah. And welcome back, Ed. Ooh, we're doing tier lists. Yeah, we're rating Tumblr Sexymen. I'm the perfect candidate to judge because I've been on this site for so long. I've been on Tumblr for over a decade.
Mm.
Oh. So yes, I know who all these are. Either it's media I've consumed, or simply through dashboard of osmosis, I've seen fan art of basically everyone. Some are exceptions where I later say no fan art. That is gonna go into the criteria.
The
Yes,
clock from
yes.
Don't Hug
The
Me and Scared, yes.
Sif, that clock had a grip on the youth back in the day, along with the notebook page. That's her name, by the way. His name is Tony. The clock's name is Tony.
Hmm.
Canonical name. Uh, but yes, I am gonna give a little disclaimer. This is entirely based on my experience on the site, what I have found slight attraction to in the past as a teenager. Keep that in mind. I don't find them particularly sexy now. Maybe some of them. And also that I am on the asexual spectrum, so it's not like, oh yeah, horn dog moment. Like, no, no, no. It's aesthetics and
Yeah.
personality.
And I'm here to help because I
Yes.
have very similar things of being on the asexual spectrum. So I'm not going for are they like complete like basically we're not doing a list of smash or pass. Essentially that. It's like are these people good sexy men? And by sexy it's like are they sexy on the outside? Are they sexy on the inside? You know?
Exactly. And I'm also gonna say for the characters I don't know much about, but I do know somewhat of the franchise, I will base my interpretation of their sexiness completely off what art I've seen. And I'll tell you, I've
And
seen quite a lot.
I will say that looking through some of these, some of them I'm genuinely scared.
I love the. Can I just say,
There's a fucking Homestuck character in here for God's sake.
there's like two of them, and it's literally the pathetic wet noodle. If I can even remember, because I know who this clown is, literally, that's Gamsey. He's
Hmm.
The Capricorn troll. And then we got Eridan? I think that's his name. He's like, what is he supposed to be? Aquarius? I think he's supposed to be Aquarius. Tamato is in here, of course. I know where I'm placing Tamato. But yeah, let us begin, actually. Let us just like, because we got
Let us start from the beginning.
some of them I might skip around with. We have first off Discord from My Little Pony.
Now
He,
this is your expertise more than mine, so
yeah, I will say like I can definitely see where the aesthetic has come from, and I have seen some good art of him, but I wouldn't necessarily call him a sexy man. That feels more like a different category that Tumblr is very famous for that I don't feel like I could say on my stream. uh,
hmm.
Personally, I don't really see the appeal. I don't really. I mean, his design is cool, but him as a character and the fact he reminds me more of an old man, I don't really dig him that much. And when I say old, I mean like grandpa old.
Yeah, not so much as like old as in I can't believe I'm gonna say this word. Old as in DILF old, but
Yeah,
more old as in just like, oh, he's an old man, we take care of him. He's the wise
exactly.
man we go to, you know?
Yeah. Uh, though I would not go to Discord for advice. He's terrible. He's literally the god of chaos.
Fair point. I have no clue with
Personally, I
My
think
Little
I'm
Pony, so
gonna put him in C. Cause like he's not terrible. I see the potential,
hmm.
but for me, no. Alright, next up we got Plankton from SpongeBob.
Plankton. Oh, he is. an interesting one.
I'm not gonna lie, he ranks higher in Discord for me. I mean,
I would say that Plankton is much more of a relatable. He has goals.
yeah, he
You know,
has goals.
it's always
He's
good for someone to have
pathetic.
goals. Oh
He
yeah.
has a robot wife that hates him.
Yes.
What's her name? Sharon. Hey, hey, what
As
is a Tumblr Sexyman? Is that a man that Tumblr fancies a lot? It's like a
essentially.
yeah, essentially. And hey, Aslan, welcome to the stream. It's almost like a badge of honor, but not every character. Like I say, that's no real criteria. Like there's like, I mean, you can see like great example, the fucking gecko from those gecko commercials. He's on there.
Yeah,
He's had an iron grip on that site for years.
yeah, the Geico
Everyone know who
gecko.
he is just for that.
Hmm.
But yes, if honestly, I'm gonna place Plankton. Maybe I am not A for me. B.
Okay.
I think B.
Yeah.
Now this is gonna be an interesting one.
I would sort of go between A and B with Plankton. So
Yeah,
Victor.
Victor from the Corpse Bride. I'm not gonna lie, never seen him mentioned on the site. Never seen him as a sexy man, so I don't really think he qualifies for me. I
Um,
I don't
I'm
know. There's
like
just something about him. Like he's more like poor Meow Meow in a J.
in a way, yeah. But he's kind of the thing is about him. He's a pathetic man, but my God, he's got a big heart.
He
You know.
truly does. I don't think there's anything to dislike about him.
Uh, Maybe the fact that he doesn't have a spine, but by the
I
end,
mean, yeah, but he
but
does
over his
grow one
journey, he
eventually.
grows one, you know,
Yeah,
and actually stands up. So, in terms of anything, I'd actually place him quite high.
yeah. You know what? Honorary B, maybe C, B, B, B.
Uh, we'll put him in B for now. It depends who's going to hit A and who's going to hit S. Yeah.
Yeah, Slender Man, of course. He was a really big Tumblr sexy man when I joined the site.
Everybody loves a smart dressed man.
Exactly, but honestly, yeah, because you're gonna like I'm historical lesson about Tumblr. The term Tumblr sexy man was first coined when the one slur really became a big thing. And since
Hmm.
then, there's been a formula. It's like, ooh, tall, skinny in a suit, and you know what? Fucking Slenderman fits that.
He
But
fits that, but then again, he's also an eldritch horror.
exactly, and he kills children, and that's a big turn up for me.
Yeah, that's a big turn off for me as well. We don't want you know those child killers to be
Exactly. You know
called
what? I'm
sexy
I'm
men.
gonna put him in F. I don't like
Mm,
Slenderman.
understandable. The only thing he has going for him with his suit, if he didn't have the suit, then he wouldn't even be on the list.
Exactly. Ah, Starscream, of course.
Is that
Been there.
Starscream or is that Optimus Prime? I can't see.
That is
You're.
Starscream from Transformers, one of the older iterations of him. No
I will
matter.
say.
Oh,
Well,
recommended not follow me. Thank you. What the fuck?
recommended nod, and then he got his message deleted by the auto mod.
Why did you? What happened?
I don't know.
What did you post? What did you write? I didn't even get to see it.
No. But I will say, honey, in terms of your screen, your TV is rather big. It's blocking the tier list.
Oh no.
That's why I thought it was Optimus Prime. I can only see the red.
Hold on, let me try and like fix that real quick. If I just because we don't need to see like the weird this might make things glitch out a little bit. Hold up. I'm trying so hard.
It's an ad for buying followers. Oh, okay,
Ah,
fair enough.
okay. Out of here. Hold up.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
getting
that's
there.
yes. So it's getting there.
Get down. And then a little bit more. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
A
That
little bit
works.
better.
Yeah. Okay, so Starscream. If I remember, Starscream is like a fan favorite of the old Transformers.
Oh, he certainly is. So you know what? When I was little, I watched a lot of Transformers before going to bed. So I know this version that they're using the
I've
picture of.
I've I've seen that Transformers movie. I have to admit
Yeah.
that thing was chaos in a movie.
Yeah.
Also, Orson Welles was in it. Why?
Don't know. You know what?
Was that man? Was that man just wanting a paycheck that day?
Bad for mindful. Okay, I see.
Hmm.
But when it comes to Starscream, you know what? I actually want to put him as a B because I'll tell you, there's some really good fan art of him. And I mean,
Yes.
really.
Right. Who
I
is
don't know who
that?
this is, and I don't know his name. I've seen him some places, so I can't give a proper judgment. This is like one of the few people I don't know who are.
Yeah.
So honestly, just for that, I'm gonna put him in D because I can't put a character I don't know in F without proper
No,
judgment.
that's true. Next one is Naruto.
It's Satsuki, and I love that it's specifically the safe for work Satsuki picture. Do
Oh,
you want to know the story? What's called that?
the safe for work Sanskrit. Go on then.
I'll tell
Go
you.
on.
It's a funny story. It's famous from a post where someone who has a boyfriend, whenever they would text and they were with family and their boyfriend would either post some ranchy picture or something else, they would
Hmm.
post that picture because it was the largest picture in their phone. They were like, can't talk right now, I'm talking with family, and they're like, safe for work Satsuki, and they'd be like, safe for work Satsuki. But yeah, Satsuki, yeah, he's alright. I grew up with Naruto, but you know what? Personally, now that I've seen a little bit of Boruto as well, B, Satsuki is a fucking ass. He would not make a good partner. So I'm honestly putting him next to Disco. Because I
Yeah.
do see, yeah, the aesthetics, definitely sexy man potential, but honestly, no, not for me.
Now, do you know this next one?
Of course, that's Murdoch
Yeah, from the Gorillas.
from the Gorillas. He is very much a Tumblr sexy man, but
Hmm.
God, is he awful.
Yeah, I was gonna say because Murdoch's always my least favorite member of the Gorillas,
Yeah,
mainly because he was just an absolute unabashed, horrible horn dog.
exactly. So I'm
I
not
mean, for
even gonna.
God's sake, there's a bit in one like early Gorillas music videos. I used to be into the Gorillas,
Yeah,
and where they've got like one of those machines that fire baseballs,
yeah.
and everyone else is batting them, and then he's just there, and he's in like a pair of Y front,
He's got like
humping them
a
away.
crutch guard.
Yeah, he's got the crash guy is just like humping them away, and it's just like what the fuck?
He, I already know where I'm gonna put him. F is
F.
where you fucking
Yeah,
belong.
I like how he said
Now,
F at the same time.
now we're
Mega
talking.
Mind.
We got Megamind.
That guy, that he's high. He's high for me.
He is. I'm not even gonna. He is S tier for me. I love Megamind.
Mm.
Oh, now we're diving into some very
You're a villain,
specifics.
all right. Just not super.
That's not a super one.
You know what the difference is? Presentation.
Now, Megamind S tier. Hell yeah, it's agreeing.
Hell yeah, Ed. Yes.
Now we're gonna talk very niche because yes, we got Wilson in here. I also saw Maxwell. This is from Don't Starve, that video game. I literally like joined fucking
Hmm.
Cypher. Megamind got here. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Ah, Wilson from Don't Starve, and it's the old like picture. Just scratching my forehead. Excuse me. Ah, God, the chokehold he had on the fandom back in the day when the Don't Starve fandom on Tumblr was really big. I was part of it. I was one of the pillars. I was running a blog and everything in that. That's dead now. Sadly, did build a lot of my character skills. But for Wilson, I will say it was very much a blank slate, and people kept interpreting him differently. So I've seen
Hmm.
everything of this man. Personally, I'm gonna put him in B. I never cared for Wilson. I'm so sorry.
If you never cared for him, why are you putting him in B?
Because I don't think he's too bad. Like, I see, like, yeah, it's a pathetic little scientist who needs help with his fucking experiments because he's bad at it. But he still does it because it's his passion, and you know what? I respect that.
Okay,
But
fair enough.
I just don't like his aesthetics, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
His
but I
aesthetics are
think
bringing him down.
yeah, sort of a blank slate, but a good character built around that
Yeah,
slate. I can see it's like the Gordon, like where would you put where you put Gordon Freeman? It's kind of the same
yeah.
thing. All right,
We
now we got
got.
this idiot from Wreck It Ralph.
You call him an idiot?
Well, yeah,
Yeah, he's dumb. But
yeah. I don't know.
like Turbo slash King Candy.
That's it. Yeah, Turbo. I knew it
Yeah,
was King Candy, but this is him in
yeah, it is
as
the
Turbo.
Turbo face. I will tell you that hybrid form towards the end before he dies. That's the most thing you're gonna see fan art of, and I wouldn't recommend looking it up. it People are horny for this thing.
I why?
I don't know. Monster fuckery, all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I do think he was a cool twist villain because yeah, it was just eh. So I will just put him in C.
See.
I see the appeal in it. Like cool villain, I like a cool villain. He's a little
Hmm.
derpy though, but I can appreciate that.
Yeah, the
I'll
thing is,
put you in my dungeon.
hundred. I'm not even sure I'd say he's a cool villain, really. He's got that mega mind adage of saying to him, it's just like, yeah, you're a villain, just not a super one. Because Wreck It Ralph is the fucking super villain.
Yeah, that is true. Even though like Wreck-It Ralph has a very adorable design, but that's also because he's an old video game character that didn't they look cute there back then.
It's like I'm bet. It's like I'll never be good. No, it's like I'm bad, and that's good. I'll never be good, and that's not bad.
And that's not bad. We got this fucker, always Connor from Detroit Become
Detroit
Human.
become yeah, Detroit become human. I'll admit I've never played that, so
I've
I
seen lots of
know
playthroughs of different like takes on the game and how people did different routes.
I
So I
know
know a lot.
he's the android detective, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, kind of
Though
like stickler for the rules, kind of because programming.
that is true. Though I think it's very niche that he's here because I wouldn't call him a Tumblr Sexyman. That's more like the guy who's actually like a human. The guy who's voiced by Mr. Krabs.
Hmm.
I forgot his name.
Why is Sith saying why is Murdoch in F tier? Because he's the
He's
worst member of Gorilla.
terrible. I hate his guts.
If they had
He has a cool character design, but I don't like his personality.
the smallest one, what was the smallest one in Gorillas?
Noodles? Noodle.
Noodles.
Yeah, Noodle.
Noodles would be high up there for me.
Yeah, Noodle, yeah. I mean, that
Can
would
you?
be Tumblr Sexy Women.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I
This
thought it
is
was male.
craziness.
I thought all the members of Gorillas were male.
Let's see. Though for this guy, if it had been his partner, I would have put him pretty high up. I'm not gonna lie, but this guy personally, he's D for me. I don't like him. I don't. He's
Yeah,
not sexy to me.
it's just like bland and intentionally so.
38 stab wounds. The only thing I remember about him.
Hmm.
The only funny shit.
So the Geico Gecko.
Geico Gecko. I don't know how to feel about him. I just kept seeing him since I joined for 10 years. He pops up constantly, like once in a while. People just
Um,
keep mentioning. There's not even fan art. It's just literally pictures of his renders. No fan art. People are not drawing fan art of this guy.
the thing about the Geico Gecko is again, it's just so bland.
He is. I don't know. I think maybe it's because he's slightly like anthro.
Maybe
Yeah,
like the Scaly's getting in on that, you know?
maybe. You know what? For that, I'm just gonna put him in D because I don't feel like I'm properly judging. But he doesn't feel like F tier. Now this guy, on the
No.
other hand, you in boxes. I can't even remember your name. I never saw
Is it,
you appeal. I'm not gonna lie.
isn't he from Animal
Animal
Crossing?
Crossing, yeah. It was like it's midway through the pandemic, was it? People were going fucking crazy over this guy.
Hmm.
I never cared for him. I'm sorry, D tier. Now this Lewis from
Lewis
the
from
from oh god, what's the band called again? I know the song is called Ghost. Mystery Skulls. The Mystery Skulls Ghost
Mystery
fan
Skulls. Ah,
animation. I remember when it dropped. I was in the edge of my seat rewatching that video. I was like in boarding school. I remember it fondly. For that, I'm putting this man in A. Because Skull cool.
I said I don't know who this person is, so.
Oh, I gotta send you the music video after. It kind of spurred into like a little mini series afterwards. Also because the animator's pretty cool.
Hmm.
It's like really cool animation. Now we got Guzma from Pokemon.
Ah, okay.
He plays right into all my aesthetics. I'm not gonna lie. And the fact that he's like a hoodlum, appeal. He's funny. I like it. Um, I wouldn't call him S tier though. He might
I was
just
gonna
fall in
say,
A.
is he hitting that A tier?
He's in that A tier. Speaking of A tier, no wait, you know what? Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
He he he's like on Tumblr
No.
uses brain rot.
It's just like, well, never mind. Well, I've seen The Exorcist 57 times, and it keeps getting funnier every time I see it. Don't forget the fact that you're talking to a dead man. So what do you think? You think I'm qualified?
Putting him in S tier. I'm not.
Nice fucking model.
This is too funny. Now the fucking guy from Jail, is it called Jailbreak? I never saw it, but I do know who he is. The fucking that guy night next to him, it's the same fucking thing to me. Nah, I never cared for you. I never cared for you
I
either.
don't even know who he is.
I know it's like I think Latin American cartoon that is now being worked into having subtitles in English.
Right.
Already has Spanish subtitles.
Are they from the same place then? Those two you've just put up
No, no,
there.
no. They're from two different cartoons.
Okay, but
They're
they're both
just
in the D section.
they're both in the D section for me because I think you're gonna find that most of these kind of aesthetics are gonna call into the D for me. I just don't care about them.
Fair enough. That's okay. Right, Hero Brian.
Herobrine. I do love the interest for Herobrine has been awoken because of a particular user who is both on Twitter and Tumblr who reworked his design. I
Hmm.
like their renditions. I'm not gonna lie. So you know what? Fucking see. You'll rank higher than that. Okay, here's something you might
The
know.
Hero Brian in the Sea. Ah, yes, Nagito. Nagito from Danganronpa 2.
Well,
Before I speak, I want to hear what what you think of him.
all I know about him is from the combined meme where it's him as as a 3D model together with Sans dancing. Where it's a I don't know if you ever seen this video, but it used to circulate every Sunday.
Hmm.
It was called, I don't know if I can say this. I'm sorry, Twitch. Fingers in his ass Sunday. It was about Kanye West.
Oh,
Uh,
right.
oh god. Oh god. What would you say about him?
See, I would probably put him in like the C tier because Nagito is a really nice person and is really helpful, and even to his dying breath, he's trying to help everybody out. He's
Mm.
always had his mind on the right thing. Downside is he's literally insane. Like the whole crux of the second game with Nagito is you don't know whether to trust him, to be scared of him, and every time he talks to you, it is like talking to a It's like fucking talking to a speaking spell that's batteries with its batteries low. It makes no goddamn sense. So it's like his intentions are good, and that's why it's like, oh, it's quite attractive. But then it's like he's insane, and that's a bit. Yeah, I'd step away from him for just. Yeah,
Alright, you know what? For that,
that's why I would say C. It's not boring enough for D, and he's not so much of a disaster for F. But I wouldn't put him higher because of his
yeah,
mental
yeah.
state.
You belong in C, buddy. No questions asked. I already know
Now,
what to do with this.
now, I'm very much aware that that's not Barney.
That's Benry.
Benry, yes.
Oh, he is like Tumblr's little darling sexy man, little darling blorbo. People fucking love him.
Do you have your passport? You need your passport, Gordon.
I need your
Where's
passport,
where's where,
Gordon.
where's your passport? Yeah,
Speaking of already knowing what to do, get enough.
Kylo Ren. Yep, Kylo Ren.
Somebody else who I want to put an F, honestly.
What, Rick? Yeah,
Yeah,
he's so.
he because it also applies with the old man from Discord, except you take all the things that maybe Discord has in common with this man and then crank it up to 100 on top of being pretty much an ass and disgusting. I don't
Yeah,
like him.
the only thing is, it's just like at points he may be relatable with some
Hmm,
of the struggles that he has, but he doesn't fix them, and that's just a walking disaster. You don't want to be anywhere near that man.
exactly.
Now, who is this?
I
Because I
don't
do not
know.
recognize them. They
I
look
haven't.
like they're character from a visual novel, maybe? It's got that kind of style.
Definitely. You know what? He reminds me of the trope called sexy blonde man. It's everywhere on Tumblr because sometimes when people make fan out of a sexy piece it is.
Hmm.
You know what? Because I don't know who this is, I'm just gonna put him in D because can't
Yeah,
judge a character I
straight
don't
D.
know. Yeah. Now King
The
Dice.
dice. King Dice.
I absolutely love King Dice. He is so cool. This is more like adoration than anything, I think. So
I'd
he's
say
A
so,
for
yeah.
me. I like him.
Yeah,
He's
I'd
funky.
agree. I'd agree,
Yeah.
eh?
Fucking Baldy.
Baldy from Baldy's Basics? I mean, what the. Hmm. Hmm.
Mm,
I'm tempted to say F just because it's just like this. It's just
I
it's a
hate the fan art
one-dimensional
I've seen of
thing.
him, so I'm definitely putting him in F.
Yeah.
Now,
I mean, now you know where he goes.
baby girl. Herbert West. People still make fan art of him. And really nice
He's,
fan art. Really like good,
Herbert,
high
Her,
quality art.
Herbert West is definite Fs because he's he's got a passion. Yeah,
He's
he's always
pathetic.
got he's always got style. He's slightly pathetic, but he's incredibly smart. Yeah,
He really is. He like checks off all like the pathetic little meow meow baby girl criteria in both directions for Tumblr. People fucking
yeah.
adore him, even though they like. It's like you mention him and people are like, "Oh my god, Herbert West, hi."
Oh, and just so quotable as well.
Yeah.
Remember, Dan, don't let the little head to control the big head.
Absolutely love that. Also, fucking Wheatley from Portal.
Wheatley, pathetic man,
He is
idiot.
pathetic, but I don't really call him sexy. People, have you seen the humanoid version people have been drawing of him? Have you ever seen iterations of
No,
it?
but I dread to think that it's going to be like they've literally drawn a male body with just that as the head.
Actually, no.
Oh,
Slight, I guess there's very slight inspirations from the guy who voices him, but he does not look like the guy who voices him at all. No, they made him shorter, way skinnier,
hmm.
more rounded face to replicate, the fucking thing, whatever he is. He has glasses. It's blonde hair that's definitely thinning, and he's
Wait,
got a pointy nose.
did they just draw his voice actor
Kind of, but they made him more round in the face.
around just a rounded face Stephen Merchant?
Yes, but he's smaller because Stephen Merchant is pretty much quite a
Oh,
large guy, isn't he? He's quite
oh yeah,
tall.
Stephen Merchant's quite a tall guy.
Yeah, they made him short in the fan art.
Stephen Merchant is one of those guys that just strikes me as weirdly always funny. No matter what he does, he's just naturally funny, even if he's saying the
Exactly.
most boring thing.
You know
And
what?
that's what makes Wheatley.
I'm gonna put him in C actually.
I'd agree for a C. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fitting because like he's not
Yeah.
terrible enough to like go down to D. Like I do think he's interesting. He is
No, he's
pathetic.
not.
He's stupid.
He's not. He's not bland.
No, he's
But
just dumb.
yeah, like I say, he's pathetic. But he doesn't. Yeah, I completely agree with that.
Okay, I'm gonna. Do you know what this is?
That is, I can't remember his name, but I just called him the devil when I played at Hat in Time.
Yeah, it's from the Head of Time. Head in Time. I've seen so much fan art, so that's the only knowledge I have of this character.
Basically, in the game, he's basically just the devil. He makes deals in exchange for your soul.
Hmm.
Not much else to be doing there, so I'd put him in D just because
Yeah, I
to
was
me
thinking
he's
D too.
bland.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's
Now,
just a bland character.
now it's gonna be based on old shit. Tony from Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared Too.
Tick tock, tick tock.
Personally, I say I recall like because I was quite young at the time when he dropped, so I saw all the fan art. They once flied him. So basically, you
Okay.
take the Onslaught and then paste some blue paint, all that shit, and then you have Tony.
Hmm.
Basically, it was terrible, just minus the hat.
Yeah. Um. Hmm.
For
Because
me, hmm,
I wouldn't put him in F. He's not
no,
bland enough to be D.
I think I want to put him in C actually.
Yeah, I'd put
Just
him in
based on
C.
the iterations I've seen, because I will tell you, my favorite part of the fan art, people actually keep into the character. That's the only
Right.
thing I ever saw when people made fan content of Tony, is that they actually captured the vibe of the character from the fucking franchise.
Yeah. I think we both know where this next one's going.
It's going in A.
Yes.
I love Dr. Venomous. Now,
Oh
it
my
would have been a
god.
different story if they had Boxman in here, because I would put that motherfucker in S.
Ah.
I like Boxman.
Hmm.
This is fucking funny to me. It's Jeff the Killer, but they used like a picture with badly drawn him as a free base.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Like when I joined Tumblr back in the day, the creepy pasta fandom, quote unquote, was like the biggest fandom at the time, so it was everywhere.
Oh yeah, back 10 years ago, that would be it.
Yeah. God, I
I
feel
mean,
so
10
old.
years ago is where that website really lifted off, and you had all the YouTube channels who would just read out the stories, and they became insanely popular because of it.
Yeah, yeah.
And Jeff the Killer was the bread and butter.
Exactly. Along with like Link Drown and other like stuff.
Yeah, Ben
Yeah,
Drowned, Candle
Vendra.
Cove,
Hmm.
Slenderman.
Slenderman. Slenderman personally is down there. Jeff the Killer, mm,
Can I just point something out with Jeff the Killer?
yeah,
13-year-old boy.
that is true. F.
Yeah.
Cicero from Skyrim.
Talk to the mother.
You wish to talk to the mother? Listen, I played enough Skyrim to have met and talked to him, and he's absolutely funny. I love him. But he doesn't really meet a lot of my criteria. So I was thinking he doesn't really feel like a C, he feels like a solid B. Cicero is B also because he's a funny jester dude. He just chose to be like that. Oh wait, there's actually, if I remember correctly from his lore, he's impersonating someone called Cicero. He might have killed them.
Maybe.
Yeah. I don't know who this is.
Nor do I. They look kind of like an anime-fied. What's his name? The guy from Oliver.
Kind of? Definitely some kind of
F-
cartoon.
yeah. Oh, what's his name?
Just for that alone, a D because I can't properly judge you.
No.
motherfucking F. I'm no question ask. Fuck,
No,
fuck Frollo.
no, we're not putting rapists higher.
No. This man, on the other hand, straight ass little girl. Junkrat.
I was gonna say, is that Junkrat? Kind of. Oh, that's his chest. That's not an arm. I
Yeah,
was like, which way is he turned?
that's his abs.
Yeah, Junkrat in S.
Yeah. We got the
You know what?
man in the yellow hat.
I'd also put Roadhog in S, but he's not
I
here.
definitely would. He's not here. That's a crime. You can't see Junkrat far away without like fucking Roadhog on Tumblr.
I know. Yeah.
Man in the
Who?
yellow hat. I get it. I
Who? I
get it.
don't know.
Who are you looking at?
I don't know who that is.
This man.
Yeah, the man in the yellow hat.
Oh, you know from George, the monkey.
Oh, Curious George,
Yeah,
right.
Curious George. That's the dude that literally like looks like the dude from Curious George. Yeah, it is the dude. The man in the yellow hat. That's him. That's the guy who takes care of George.
I've never seen Curious George. I
Oh,
know
really?
nothing about Curious George. Was it like a books first before
It was a
like a
book first, and then it became a cartoon. This is the
yeah,
cartoon drawn version of the man in the yellow hat.
yeah, no, nothing, no, nothing about them.
I'll tell you based on what I know, B, because he's sweet, he's caring, he's smart, and he's very patient.
Well, there you go.
He's like husband material for like people who would wish like, oh, I wish I had like a decent man. It's like you want the man in the yellow hat. That's who you want.
Hmm.
He's good with children because he's good with George.
Hmm.
It's like it's a little monkey, and whenever like Curious George makes a mistake, he's like, "Oh, George, it's okay. I see why you're getting confused." And then he corrects him, and it's fine.
Ah,
Eggman.
so Jim Carrey's Eggman.
Jim Carrey's Eggman. I watched the
I,
first movie. Still need to watch the second one.
just I'm
Hmm.
tempted to actually put him quite high because he's such an enjoyable person.
Pretty, pretty much. And Eggman himself, like any iteration, very popular character on Tumblr.
Hmm. Yeah, he's kind of like for me. He's kind of like part way into getting into Herbert West levels, but he's not there.
He's not there. I want to put him in A.
Yeah, I'd
Just
put
for
him
this
in A.
iteration alone.
Purple Man, we don't put child killers higher than F.
Out of here. Wah! Yeah!
Oh, well, Luigi, I'm an S tier. Well, Luigi, going places, Wario.
Let's go. Ah, God. Inky and the, like, Bendy, that's his name. Bendy and the Ink
Bendy,
Machine. No one fucking talks about him anymore.
I've never played his game.
It's not that good. I mean, it's okay for, like, horror as it goes, but it feels lacking for me.
I think what drew people to Bendy and the Ink Machine was like the rubber hose animation style, but then
Sure, yeah.
Cuphead came out,
Exactly. Cuphead stole his
and
thunder.
then he was just left behind in the dust.
No one
So
talks about you anymore, so you know what? I'm gonna put you in D.
yeah,
Just
I'd
from my
say D.
judgment alone.
Right, Homestuck I know nothing about, so you're on your
Okay,
own with
this
this
is this
one.
is all me. Okay, based on what I know from Homestuck, there's probably a lot I don't know. But Eridan, I know that's your name. Very much parody to Harry Potter franchise. Funny enough, actually, he's supposed to be a parody of Harry Potter. Would you believe it? He is an incel. He's an incel. I, d- I don't think he belongs in F. That might be too harsh. But C is too high for you, so you're going in D. Yeah, we're going sick in fucking. Let me just scroll down a little bit. There you go. Jack Skellington. We've got two skeletons lined up.
Jack Skellington,
I used to have a
I
crush on Jack Skeleton as a kid, actually. He was like my first cartoon crush or something, along with the.
I mean, understandable. Jack Skellington is just such a. He's an unfortunate but absolutely lovely man.
True. Uh, where does he go though? I would
I
ride
bet
him
I
okay high, but not too high.
Yeah, I would personally put him in A. Because the amount of times he learns from his mistakes that he
That is
makes, it's
true.
just like owns up to them.
I highly respect the pursuit of knowledge.
Yeah, and he just wants to know more. He wants to discover more.
Business.
He goes to stands. He goes to. Everybody loves a bad pun. Don't work yourself down to the bone.
Fucking Christ.
Right, Venom would be an S tier for me. I love
Same,
Venom.
same. Venom, get up here.
Venom, get up to the S tier, you
We
beautiful
are
creature.
Venom. He, the gays love him. We're the gays.
Oh yeah, because Venom is just even in the universe. Venom is a what is it? A metaphor for latent homosexuality.
Yeah.
And that's why he's so brilliant. It's just completely, especially in the second film. First film, you get some great moments. Second film, you get some amazing fucking moments with him, and how much he actually
Oh,
doesn't just
I really need to watch
doesn't
the
just
second film. I
tolerate.
love the first one.
Yeah, he doesn't just tolerate Eddie Brock. He fucking loves Eddie Brock.
Oh.
Right.
Phantom of the
So
Opera.
again, I don't put a rapist any higher than F.
Get in there.
People forget that about his character.
Exactly, they do. Unless we want to talk about mashed potato incident and the turkey leg. No, let's not talk about that here.
No, let's not bring that up because that would just if we brought that up and that was canonical, is there a Z rating?
Can we get lower than F?
Can we get lower than Z? Like triple Z, then be there.
We need more letters. Ah, Reagan.
Uh, from
Mob Psycho.
Mob Psycho, I don't
You know
know.
what? Based alone of what I've seen, and that he is pathetic, and apparently the animators are full on in love with him, I'll put him in C. Because I feel like I don't know a lot about him as a character and seen it myself, so I would put him in D. But based on that love alone and the amount of love people have for him, I'm putting him in C.
Sure.
He
Uh,
might ascend the list when I get into Mob Psycho. Who knows?
Right. I've got a gripe with this next one.
I don't like it. I love the actor, but I don't like the character.
Yeah, I've got a gripe with this one because why is it New Pennywise?
Why is it not
Because New
old
Penny,
Pennywise? Old Pennywise would have actually been like maybe like a C.
if it was Tim Curry's Pennywise, you know, maybe in the sea. Because that one's pretty. That one, Tim Curry's Pennywise was full on entertaining. I love
Exactly.
that.
This one is terrifying, which is supposed
Yeah,
to be.
yeah, it's supposed to be terrifying, but it's just like it pales in comparison. Whereas it's supposed they played it straight for scares, where it's just like it's a clown. It's supposed to be funny.
Exactly.
Let's not forget Tim Curry's clown was like at one point people thought they were seeing him. Yeah, exactly when he was in the library. It's like, is your refrigerator running? Oh, well, you better go answer it. Aha! Aha!
Oh.
And he's got that little rattle. He's just rattling it around. And it's just like, yes.
Oh my god.
Robbie Rotten,
No question asked. I love Robbie Rotten.
get him up there. Get him up there.
I absolutely loved him. Oh, rest in peace. Oh,
Yes, rest in peace, man.
oh god. We got Alistair.
Alistair. Mm.
And I'm so sorry. I
I've
don't really
never
like Alistair.
I've never seen Has Been Hotel, so I cannot chime in.
I'm so sorry, Ed. I'm gonna have to place him in D. I don't like him that much.
Oh.
I bet you would put him quite high up, Ed.
This is an individual list. You can,
Yeah.
you
I
do
can
your
put a
own list,
link
Ed.
to the thing if you want to check it out yourself. Well, you can always look it up. It's like the first result.
Hmm.
I love
I
Alistair
love
as a character, but Peter Bishop, no, no. I don't
To
think
be
he would.
honest, you
He's
could
asexual and ace. Like he's arrow
to,
ace.
to be honest, you could say that about a lot of the characters on here, Ed. Even the ones we put up high.
Exactly. I don't think I would date Beetlejuice.
Yeah, I'd probably want to stay away from Benry as much as possible.
Eldritch horror.
Yeah, the Eldritch horror.
He was erased. I forgot about that. This guy from My Hero Academia, he's like a teacher and he's got cool effects. I've seen some fan art, but I don't really feel like I can judge him that well. I do think he looks cool.
Hmm.
So for that alone, D.
Yeah,
Now we're getting into some juice.
this guy from Breath of the Wild.
Sidon. Prince
Ah, yes,
Sidon.
Prince Sidon.
Himbo.
Completely.
I put him in B. Oh, alright, I gotta make sure to be a little bit quiet because the little niece is going to bed.
Ah, no worries.
Now the man himself who coined the term Tumblr Sexymen.
Yeah, the one I fear, the Onceler.
The Onceler. I don't like him.
Nor do I.
The raging capitalist.
Capitalist pig dog.
Yeah, he destroyed the environment.
Except for his own greed.
Yeah. Is it F though, or is it D? I don't know. I don't feel like he would be even comparable to the people who are in D.
No, no. If anything, like maybe C would
I
be
think so,
appropriate.
because honor for you coining the term.
Yeah, he's more interested. Do you know what? You know what I'd actually say?
What?
Younger him, probably down to F. Older him, actually high up, because the older
Yeah,
him learns and respects.
that is true. We got Jack Frost from uh
Jack,
what they called
the
again?
there's
Guardian
something of the
something.
Guardians, something of the Guardians. Yeah,
Legend of the Guardians, I think it is.
that's the one.
Yeah, he's alright. He's a little, he's learning. He's a little naive, but he grows through the movie.
Hmm.
He did become the ultimate like cross-section fandom though, where they combined like Tangled, Brave, How to Train Your Dragon, and then this. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Also, I got a Doki in my room. Sorry, he's just interesting in the back. But he's not
Oh,
really
I do
B
want to
for
say though,
me.
if you look at him and if you gender bend him, you get the marine woman from Wreck It Ralph.
Oh my god, you
I,
do.
yeah, exactly. I remember. Oh God, yeah, I remember that as well. Jack
Yeah.
Frost was heavily shipped with Elsa.
Ugh.
Well, there were two characters that were heavily shipped with Elsa. There was Jack Frost, which like Jack Frost and Elsa, which was just like, oh, it's like the Disney-looking couple. And then there was Sub-Zero and Elsa, and I'm just like, that one.
Can I tell you what pairing Jack Frost was most popular with on Tumblr?
What's that?
Hiccup.
Hiccup? What?
Yeah, Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh.
It,
Wait, Sub-Zero? Yes, I've seen many pictures of like cosplayers as Sub-Zero and as Elsa in photo shoots together. It's actually quite endearing to see, and I'm just like, yes, that ship, everything about it, perfect.
okay. I think I don't know. B, C, somewhere in there.
Mm.
Hmm. I don't
Now I
know.
have an image in my mind. You keep that image in your mind, Ed. You do not tell us.
Do not tell
That
us.
is your private image. Um, I
Alright, put him
see.
C.
I'd say C. Yeah.
Yeah. Maxwell.
Mm.
You know what? With all the amount of regret and me knowing what the end game of Don't Starve is, I'm gonna put him in B.
Fair enough.
Yeah, there is some mystery to this man. He is full on regretful, and I enjoy that because I grew up with the whole like unlocking the mystery of Don't Starve. It's kind of lost now, now that everything
Yeah.
is basically unlocked. Sven is just fiddling. Oh,
Hmm.
Gamesy from Homestuck. I'm not gonna lie, I was so into him when I was a teen. I didn't even know what he was or who he was. I just thought he was funny. He has a stoner vibe to him. But then you find out that he's actually quite violent and a murderer. And he canonically ends up killing basically everyone. but then everyone comes back. The Homestuck is confusing.
Hmm.
I'm gonna put you in D, next to Eridan, where you belong. Bill Cipher
Bill Cipher.
from Gravity Falls. People when they humanized him was basically also the one slur but yellow and with an eye patch because one eye.
Hmm.
Until the man himself who made the show and who voices Bill Cipher made a canonical humanoid version of Bill Cipher in response to the whole Tumblr Sexymen shit. The greatest picture ever in existence. I recommend looking it up. It's funny. Oh. D. Maybe F.
Yeah.
I mean, he is
I'd
like
say
an
D.
interdimensional eldritch being.
He has more character than anybody on Earth.
Yeah, he does.
And I know that's gonna rub some people the wrong way if they're watching this in the future, but I stand by that.
Definitely.
Who the fuck is that?
Oh, it's from Off. One of the guys from the video game Off.
Off.
Yeah, OFF. It was a French video game that was roughly translated.
Hmm.
It's really good. You don't know the story of Off and what the story is?
I've never even heard of Off before.
Oh, I would definitely recommend you trying to get a hold of it and playing it then. It's really good. It has also some
Hmm.
really good music. It's like
It looks. Yeah, I thought it was.
it's like,
I thought it looked like it was made with RPG Maker.
yeah, it is an RPG, and you play as a guy called the Batter, and this guy is one of the
Hmm.
NPCs. I can't remember
Okay.
his name though. It was something French, I think.
Hmm. I've just looked up. It's Zachary.
Zachary, that's the guy, yeah. I don't know a lot about his character though, even though I've seen quite a few fan arts, so I'm gonna put him in D. I
Hmm.
don't know who this is. Who's that?
But what have we got? I don't know, but it looks like he's in the middle of something,
He looks pathetic.
something personal.
He looks
I,
wet.
I don't. Yeah, I
He
don't know
looks
who that is.
greasy. D.
Ugh. Oh,
No,
yeah, D.
this guy is
Is
vampire.
now is that not a character from Hollow Knight?
It is, and I think like he has sort of like a deep voice within game.
Hmm.
He seems cool to me, but I don't know a
I,
lot about him as a character. Oh, I wish
yeah,
Seth was here.
I think he was in the Hollow Knight DLC, I believe. I'm just gonna look this up.
Can't remember who was.
Gods and Nightmares, yes.
Mm.
So yeah, Venture to the Farthest Reaches. Yeah, that's all I know about him. He's in the Hollow Knight DLC. So,
Mm.
and he's meant to look like Dracula, I think.
Yeah, he is basically a vampire. That's what I know. Hmm. D. We're getting a lot of boys in D.
Maybe.
This is
Right.
also some. You better explain.
This prick can get in F. I fucking hated him.
Tell.
I've Danganronpa V3. This is a child, literal child, who is supposed to be the supreme leader. No, he's the ultimate liar and shit stirrer. He is a bully, a unmitigated annoying prankster, and he single-handedly makes you hate him throughout the entirety. I think it's supposed to be like that. I fucking hated him. So that you see, he can get an F.
Get it, F fucker.
People loved cosplaying as him. It's just like, oh, Supreme Leader. There are every other character in Danganronpa V3 is better than him. Why him? Why not the anthropologist? My rant about that character over.
Oh my god, that was brilliant.
And then we have the G Man,
The G man.
Miss Freeman.
Hmm. I only know of what he's like through the fucking Half-Life VR, but they are as if aware series. I don't know what he's like in the actual game.
in the actual game, he's not really got much of a character. He's like an all-encompassing entity, really.
Hmm.
He watches you throughout the entirety of the game, and then by the end, well, I'm talking about the first game here. Watches you throughout the entirety of the game, and then by the end, brings you on board a something.
Like a
He
space
basically
bus.
he basically says, I have a job for you, Freeman. Should you take it? But if you don't, then I will give you a battle you have no chance of winning. And so, yeah, he's meant to be more like kind of like an eldritch entity, a very
Hmm.
mysterious entity.
Just manifesting as a man in a suit.
Exactly.
He
We
fits the
intentionally
Tumblr man
know,
aesthetic.
yeah, we know nothing about him. We don't even know if he's human. I mean, he doesn't speak like a human, doesn't speak like a robot. His speech is very iconic, and it has a lot of
Hmm.
like slurping and everything in it. So I go,
Yeah.
Miss Freeman,
Yeah, he does have
you
those.
have you have done well to get this far. All right, I know full well that's not Markiplier. That is
No,
Darkiplier.
that is Darkiplier. For anyone who is looking at this, that's not Markiplier, that's Darkiplier. Wait, that was a weird
Hmm.
area of YouTube. Because
Didn't
Jacksepticeye
he?
also did it.
Yeah, he had a little. It was a little thing that he started when his channel was first doing, because Markiplier has a love of horror.
Yes.
You wouldn't know it upon watching some of his videos, and then you get the ones where he does horror games, and he is in his element.
He fucking
And so he
loves it.
created the character of Darkiplier, and when he started doing those like YouTube choose your own adventure type videos, well, games, I guess you could call them,
Yeah.
then he brought Darkiplier back, and I guess from there they became a cult, a bit of a cult icon.
Yeah.
Because I recognize that screenshot from the first one he did, which was I think it was called A Date with Markiplier.
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't know where to put him though.
Honestly, I think I want to put him in B.
Yeah, I'd say
Oh,
B.
Hunter
Yeah.
of Goblins. Oh no, welcome. Thank you
Oh,
for the
oh dear.
follow.
Oh no! Run, honey, run!
What? Hey, I'm being a little lagged out because of all this stuff. Hello, howdy. Welcome to the stream. I'm like ending the ending of it. But yes, let me put Darkiplier in like B.
Yeah. All right. So the greedy crab from Moana.
The Tamatoa's got another. Put him in A. I like Tamatoa. I like him. He used to be like my icon for something for when the movie came out, I think. Also, without Tamatoa, I wouldn't have found one of my favorite like artists on YouTube.
Would that be Jermaine Clement or
No,
or?
it's Jonathan Young.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because he did a cover of Shiny. He actually did he did a new cover of Shiny.
Yeah,
Yeah, Jonathan Young.
Jonathan Young. What I have a thing about Jonathan Young, and it's not like it's bad. Also, his singing voice weirdly doesn't match anything he sings.
It really
It's so
doesn't.
weird, but he is a great singer. His
Yeah.
voice just doesn't match anything. Like I saw the when there was a whole group of YouTubers and TikTok users who did a cover of The Wellerman,
Yeah.
and then it got to his part, and it's just like, Jonathan Young, hey, your voice doesn't match this. It's good, but it doesn't match this.
Just let him do whatever he wants.
Yeah, because everyone else is going, soon may the Wellerman come to bring us
But he
sugar. And he's
doesn't.
going, soon may the Wellerman come.
He
It's like,
just goes completely overboard.
yes. Sometimes it's just like, yeah, Jonathan, we get it. You're a great singer. Just take it down a notch.
Also, we're nearing the list. I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is either.
I'm sorry, whoever you are, you're going D. That's like one of
You're
the only
going
few
D. We don't
characters
know
I
who you are.
don't know. Dip's dad
It's
from
from.
Invader Sim.
That's the one.
And that's the movie one, the new movie. Have you seen the
Hmm.
movie? It's actually really fucking funny.
I haven't seen anything of Invader Zim.
Oh, really?
Everybody. It's one of those TV shows that became a cult classic because it didn't get like cancelled and then everybody just like, oh, we
It
love that.
it basically did because it was really
Yeah,
graphic.
yeah. It got cancelled and didn't do well at the time, but people retroactively loved it
Yeah,
because it wasn't shown as much at the time, and then people gravitated towards it. It was one of them. I remember just got popular after the fact,
yeah,
but
exactly.
too late to do anything about it.
Hmm. Oh, but the movie does help like just pay a big homage to the cartoon. It's really good and entertaining. Oh, excuse me, burp. But yeah, you know what? Personally, I will put him in B because he's
Nice.
funny, but he is negligent as a dad, but he's funny as fuck.
And there we have it.
This
Our
is my.
ranking of Tumblr Sexymen.
Does this say a lot about my attractions? Looking at
What,
the top.
right? I was going to say, what it says about your attractions is that you definitely go for who the person is more than what they look like, which
Definitely,
is
because
an ace thing.
yeah. But I think when you look at it all, like you all like all these characters are silly. The ones I like are definitely silly.
Yeah, the ones at the top have so much character. They have a silliness to them, and they're just fun, really.
I love that Ed isn't surprised.
I mean, I know you're going off Lurky, so this doesn't surprise me. If I was doing this list, you know what? I don't actually think I'd change anything. I think you got it spot on, honey.
We have very similar tastes.
We have yes, very similar tastes.
Oh my god. But yeah, I think this would be a good point in wrapping up because it's late. I just plan to have like a small stream going to see if everything is working. And I got my
Hmm.
little baby niece sleeping over, so I gotta make sure I'm quiet.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know you really love
yeah.
me, Alistair.
It'd be more or less similar, but you know, my boy Alistair would be A or S tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't he a cannibal though?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, that's kind of excusable in hell, honey.
That is true. I mean, for all we know, you could go to hell for jaywalking.
Yeah, for all we know.
It's like, what are the
For all we know,
criteria for going to hell?
we could go to hell because we mixed fabrics in a washing machine.
That is true. Wearing mixed fabrics,
Hmm.
eating seafood like fucking crustaceans.
That's true.
I ate some shrimp earlier today. I'm going to hell. Is that the case animal? Oh, but yes, I gotta be wrapping up. So thanks to everyone who stopped by. We saw Aslan, we saw Sith. Oh god, and thank you Ed for sticking around and just hanging. Thank you Hunter of Goblins for the follow. And thank you my dear love Zappa for having joined me in this tier list.
Oh, you're very welcome. It's been a lot of fun, honey.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that my rant is getting clipped.
It's gotta be. Else, I'm just gonna have a little time to say goodbye. So thank you everyone. I'm gonna be seeing you all later. Thank you
I'll
so
see
much for
you.
this time.
Yeah, I'll see you later too, everybody.
Yeah. Bye bye everyone. Bye bye Ed.
See you later, Ed. Crazy nephew.
Oh, you can also get to see my little end credits.
Yes. Aw,
Look at this.
Stephen. Yeah.
It's a very nice little end credit. Y'all get to look at it.
Hmm.
Just want to sit down and wind down while I talk to you on stream as we look at this little message.
Yeah.
I have full on decided Home by Toby Fox is gonna be my exit zone.
No worries. Can they still hear us on the stream?
Yes.
Ah.
Just wanted to show you and have everyone here.
Yeah, just Undertale OST home Toby Fox.
Yeah. I'm just so glad to see my little baby Steven.
Hey, little Steven's sleeping in the corner.
Ah.
Yeah, you've always got to have a chill song for an outro.